The spotlight burned my eyes. I stood on the glass platform in a white dress that wasn't mine. My hands were zip-tied behind my back. Below me, men in expensive suits sat in leather chairs. They held paddles with numbers. They were bidding. On me. Lot 47. The auctioneer's voice boomed through speakers. Aria Monroe. 22 years old. No criminal record. College educated. Starting bid, 50,000. A paddle went up. Then another. The numbers climbed. 60. 70. 90. I couldn't breathe. This couldn't be real. 3 days ago, I was studying for finals. Then Victor's men broke into my apartment. They showed me papers. My father's signature. He'd borrowed $2 million from the wrong people. He disappeared. Now I was paying his debt. 100,000. Someone called out. My legs shook. The dress was too tight. The heels were too high. I tried to find a face in the crowd that looked kind. There wasn't one. These men bought people. I was just another transaction. The auctioneer smiled. Do I hear 150? The room went quiet. Every head turned to the back. I heard footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Confident. A man walked down the center aisle. The crowd parted like he was royalty. He was tall, broad-shouldered, wearing all black. His face was half hidden in shadow, but I could see a scar. It ran from his left eyebrow down to his jaw. Thick. Raised. Angry. He didn't look at anyone else. He looked at me. 5 million, he said. His voice was deep. Cold. It filled the entire room. Gasps. Whispers. The auctioneer's mouth fell open. Sir, the current bid is only 5 million, the man repeated. Cash. Close the bidding. Victor appeared from the side of the stage. He was smiling. That sick, greedy smile. Sold, he announced. To Mr. Dante Rossi. The scarred man, Dante, walked up to the stage. He climbed the steps. He stood in front of me. Up close, he was terrifying. His eyes were dark grey, like storm clouds. His scar looked like it had been carved with a blade, not sewn by a doctor. He reached out. I flinched. But he just cut the zip ties with a knife. My wrists were free. Walk, he commanded. I didn't move. My feet were frozen. Dante didn't ask again. He grabbed my arm. Not rough, but firm. He pulled me toward the exit. Victor stepped in front of us, still grinning. Pleasure doing business, Rossi, Victor said. He held out his hand. Dante didn't shake it. He stared at Victor like he was memorizing his face. If I see you again, Dante said quietly, I'll kill you. Victor's smile died. He stepped aside. We walked through the hallway. I stumbled in the heels. Dante slowed down but didn't let go of my arm. We reached a back door. It opened to an alley. A black car was waiting, engine running. A driver stood by the door. He opened it without a word. Get in, Dante said. I looked at the car. Then at the alley. I could run. The heels would slow me down, but maybe I could scream. Maybe someone would hear. Dante followed my eyes. You can try, he said. But Victor owns half the police in this city. You'll be back on that stage in an hour. Next time, you won't go for 5 million. I looked at his face. He wasn't lying. I got in the car. The car was silent. Dante sat across from me. The driver didn't speak. We drove through the city. I recognized some streets, then we turned into areas I'd never seen. Tall buildings. Gated communities. Money. I stared at my hands. My wrists were red from the zip ties. I could still feel the lights on my skin. The eyes. The bidding paddles. I wanted to throw up. You're shaking, Dante said. I looked up. He was watching me. His face showed nothing. No sympathy. No cruelty. Just observation. I'm cold, I lied. He pressed a button. Heat flooded the car. He shrugged off his suit jacket and tossed it to me. It was heavy, expensive. It smelled like leather and smoke. Put it on, he said. I wrapped it around my shoulders. It swallowed me. What happens now? I whispered. Now you live, he said. As what? Your slave. Your. As someone under my protection. He cut me off. His voice was sharp. Victor wanted you dead or worse. I bought you to keep you breathing. That's all. I didn't believe him. Men like him didn't spend $5 million out of kindness. The car stopped. We were in front of a massive building. All glass and steel. Welcome home, Dante said. The elevator didn't have buttons. Just a fingerprint scanner. Dante pressed his thumb to it. We went up. And up. And up. When the doors opened, I forgot how to breathe. The penthouse was huge. Floor-to-ceiling windows showed the entire city glowing below us. Everything was black marble, chrome, and leather. It looked like a museum. Cold. Perfect. Empty. Guest room is down that hall, Dante pointed. Second door. Bathroom attached. Clothes in the closet. They'll fit. How do you know my size? I asked. I know everything about you, Aria, he said. He walked to a bar and poured whiskey into a glass. Your father borrowed money 6 months ago. He gambled it away in 3 weeks. When Victor came to collect, your father ran. He left you behind. My throat tightened. You knew. Before the auction. Yes. Then why did you? Go to your room, Dante interrupted. Shower. Sleep. We'll talk in the morning. He turned his back to me. Conversation over. I walked down the hall. I found the room. It was bigger than my entire apartment. The closet was full of clothes. Jeans. Sweaters. Dresses. All my size. All expensive. I locked the door. I pressed my back against it and slid to the floor. I cried. I woke up to sunlight. For a second, I forgot where I was. Then I remembered. The auction. The car. The penthouse. Dante. I showered. I scrubbed my skin until it was red, trying to wash away the feeling of being stared at, bid on, sold. I put on jeans and a black sweater from the closet. They fit perfectly. I unlocked the door. The apartment was quiet. I walked toward the kitchen. Dante was there, drinking coffee. He was wearing a white shirt, sleeves rolled up. I could see scars on his arms. Burns. Cuts. Old wounds. Sit, he said, nodding to a stool. I sat. He slid a plate toward me. Eggs. Toast. Fruit. My stomach growled. I hadn't eaten in 2 days. Eat, he ordered. I picked up the fork. What do you want from me? I asked. He leaned against the counter. I want you to stay alive. Why? Because Victor doesn't stop, Dante said. His jaw tightened. He sells people. He breaks them. He profits from suffering. You were next. So you saved me. Out of the goodness of your heart. Dante laughed. It was a cold, sharp sound. I don't have a heart, Aria. But I have a code. And selling women like objects violates it. I was finishing breakfast when Dante's phone rang. He looked at the screen. His expression changed. The calm mask cracked. His eyes went hard. When? He said into the phone. He listened. His knuckles turned white, gripping the counter. I'll handle it. He hung up. He looked at me. Stay away from the windows, he said. Why? What's wrong? Victor knows you're here, Dante said. He walked to a panel on the wall and pressed his hand to it. A hidden compartment opened. Guns. Knives. Body armor. My heart stopped. He's coming for me. No, Dante said, loading a pistol. He's sending his men. They'll try to take you back. Finish the sale to someone else. I stood up. My legs felt weak. I thought you said I was safe here. You are, Dante said. He slid the gun into a holster under his jacket. As long as I'm alive. He walked toward the door. He paused. He looked back at me. Lock yourself in your room. Don't open the door for anyone but me. Wait, I called. What if they get past you? Dante smiled. It wasn't comforting. It was predatory. They won't. He left. The door locked behind him with a heavy click. If you think Aria should trust Dante, hit like. Comment fight if you want to see what happens next. I ran to my room. I locked the door. I sat on the bed, hugging my knees. I heard nothing. The penthouse was soundproof. I didn't know if that was good or bad. Minutes felt like hours. I stared at the door. My phone was gone. Victor's men had taken it when they grabbed me. I had no way to call anyone. No way to know what was happening downstairs. Then I heard it. A sound. Faint. Like metal scraping metal. It was coming from the balcony. My balcony. I stood up slowly. I walked to the glass door. The curtains were closed. I pulled them back just a little. My blood went cold. A man was on the balcony. He was wearing all black. He had a crowbar. He was prying at the lock. He looked up. He saw me. He grinned. I screamed. The glass shattered. The man climbed through. He was big. Muscular. He had a tattoo of a snake on his neck. Victor says hello, he sneered. I backed toward the door. Dante. I screamed. Dante, help. The man laughed. Dante's busy, sweetheart. 6 of my boys are downstairs keeping him entertained. I'm here for you. He lunged. I grabbed a lamp from the nightstand and threw it. It hit his shoulder. He barely flinched. He grabbed my wrist. His grip was iron. You're gonna fetch a nice price, he said. Victor's got a buyer in Dubai. Loves feisty ones. I kicked him. Hard. Right in the knee. He cursed and stumbled back. I ran for the door. I unlocked it. I yanked it open. Dante was standing there. Blood was on his knuckles. His shirt was torn. But his eyes were clear. Focused. Furious. He looked past me. He saw the man. His expression went black. Get behind me, he said quietly. I didn't argue. I moved behind him. Dante stepped into the room. The man with the snake tattoo pulled out a knife. Big mistake, Dante said. Then he moved. Dante was fast. Faster than someone his size should be. He dodged the knife. He grabbed the man's wrist and twisted. Crack. The man screamed. The knife clattered to the floor. Dante didn't stop. He drove his fist into the man's ribs. Once. Twice. 3 times. The man fell to his knees, gasping. Who sent you? Dante asked. His voice was calm. Like he was asking about the weather. Victor, the man choked out. He wants the girl back. He's got buyers. Where is he? Dante interrupted. I don't know, man. He moves around. His. Dante grabbed him by the throat. Wrong answer. The man's eyes went wide. Warehouse, he gasped. East side. Near the docks. That's all I know. I swear. Dante let go. The man collapsed. Dante pulled out his phone and made a call. I need a cleanup crew. Penthouse. Now. He hung up. He looked at me. Are you hurt? I shook my head. I couldn't speak. My whole body was shaking. Dante walked over. He took off his torn jacket and wrapped it around my shoulders. Breathe, he said. You're safe. That's what you said before, I whispered. This time I mean it, he said. Victor just declared war. And I'm going to end it. 2 men in black suits arrived. They took the attacker away. They cleaned the broken glass. They boarded up the balcony door. They left without saying a word. Dante led me to the living room. He poured 2 glasses of whiskey. He handed me one. Drink, he said. I took a sip. It burned my throat. But it helped. My hands stopped shaking. I'm going after Victor, Dante said. He sat across from me. Tonight. You can't, I said. He'll kill you. He'll try. This is because of me, I said. Tears stung my eyes. You should just give me back. End this. Dante leaned forward. His eyes locked on mine. Listen carefully, Aria. I don't give up what's mine. Victor thinks he can take you. He's wrong. He thinks he can intimidate me. He's dead wrong. I'm not yours, I whispered. Yes, he said. You are. The moment I paid $5 million for you, you became my responsibility. And I protect what's mine. Even if it kills you. Dante smiled. It was cold. It won't. He stood up. Stay here. My men will guard the building. I'll be back before sunrise. What if you don't come back? I asked. He paused at the door. He looked at me over his shoulder. Then you're free, he said. The penthouse is yours. The money in the safe is yours. Everything. Then he was gone. I couldn't sleep. I sat in the living room, watching the city lights. Hours passed. Midnight. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. I imagined every horrible thing that could be happening to Dante. Victor's men shooting him. Stabbing him. Leaving him in that warehouse to die. Why did I care? He bought me. He owned me, according to him. I should want him gone. But I didn't. I remembered his jacket around my shoulders. His hand cutting my zip ties. His voice saying breathe when I was drowning in fear. 3 a.m. Still nothing. 4 a.m. I heard the elevator. I jumped up. The doors opened. Dante walked out. He was covered in blood. His shirt was soaked. His face was bruised. But he was walking. Dante. I ran to him. You're hurt. It's not my blood, he said. He swayed slightly. I caught his arm. You're lying, I said. I pulled his shirt up. There was a gash on his side. Deep. Still bleeding. Knife, he muttered. I didn't see the second guy. I helped him to the couch. I ran to get the first aid kit. My hands were shaking as I cleaned the wound. Is Victor dead? I asked. No, Dante said. He winced as I pressed gauze to the cut. He wasn't there. But I sent a message. His warehouse is ashes. His men are in the hospital. He knows what's coming. I stitched the wound. My hands were steadier than I expected. Dante didn't make a sound. When I finished, I wrapped it in bandages. You've done this before, he said. My mom was a nurse, I said. She taught me before she died. I'm sorry. Don't be, I said. She wouldn't want pity. She'd want me to survive. To fight. Dante looked at me. Really looked at me. You're stronger than you think, Aria. I don't feel strong, I whispered. I feel terrified. All the time. Fear is good, he said. It keeps you sharp. Is that why you do this? I asked. Fight. Kill. Because you're afraid. Dante was quiet for a long moment. Then he spoke. When I was 10, my father sold me to pay his gambling debts. Just like yours did to you. My breath caught. The man who bought me was a monster, Dante continued. His voice was flat. Emotionless. He used children for labor. For worse things. I was there for 3 years. I have these scars to prove it. He touched the scar on his face. This one, I got trying to escape. He caught me. He carved this into my face so I'd remember what happens when you run. How did you get out? I whispered. I killed him, Dante said. When I was 13. I burned his house down with him inside. I've been killing monsters ever since. That's why you bid on me, I realized. You saw yourself. I saw someone who didn't deserve what was happening to her, Dante said. I saw someone who could still be saved. You saved yourself, I said. No, he said. I survived. There's a difference. I sat next to him. Close. You're not a monster, Dante. Monsters don't save people. I've done terrible things, Aria, he said. I've hurt people. Killed people. I'm not a good man. Good men let bad things happen, I said. You stop them. He looked at me. His grey eyes were softer now. Tired. You should be afraid of me. I am, I admitted. But I'm more afraid of being without you. The words hung in the air. Dante's hand moved. Slowly. He tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. His fingers lingered on my cheek. "This is a bad idea," he said. "I know," I whispered. He leaned closer. Our faces were inches apart. I could feel his breath. Warm. Unsteady. Then his phone rang. He pulled back. He answered. "What?" His expression changed. "When?" He stood up. "I'm coming. Now." He looked at me. "Victor has your father." My world stopped. "What?" "He found him. He's offering a trade. Your father's life for you." "I have to go," I said. I stood up. "No," Dante said. He grabbed my wrist. "It's a trap." "I don't care," I said. "He's my father. He's the only family I have left." "He sold you, Aria," Dante said. His voice was hard. "He signed papers that put you on that stage. He ran and left you to pay his debt." "I know," I said. Tears burned my eyes. "I know what he did. But he's still my father. I can't let him die." Dante stared at me. I saw the war in his eyes. Logic versus emotion. Safety versus sacrifice. "Please," I whispered. "If you care about me at all, help me save him." Dante closed his eyes. He took a breath. When he opened them, he looked resigned. "We do this my way," he said. "My rules. You don't leave my side. You do exactly what I say. Understand?" I nodded. "Say it," he demanded. "I understand," I said. He grabbed his jacket. He checked his gun. He made 3 phone calls. Then he looked at me. "If this goes wrong," he said, "if Victor gets you, I want you to know something." "What?" "You're the first person I've cared about in 15 years, he said. "Don't make me regret it." Then we left. If you think this is a trap, comment run. If you trust Dante to handle it, smash that like button now. We drove to the docks. The warehouse was old. Rusted metal. Broken windows. It looked abandoned. But I could see shadows moving inside. 3 men at the entrance, Dante said. He was watching through binoculars. For more inside. Victor's in the center. Your father's tied to a chair. "Is he hurt?" I asked. "He's alive," Dante said. "That's all I can tell." His phone buzzed. He read the message. "My team is in position. Snipers on the roofs. Backup in the van. When I give the signal, this place gets flooded." "But my father." "We'll be fine," Dante said. "If you listen to me." We got out of the car. Dante's hand went to my lower back. Guiding me. Protecting me. We walked toward the warehouse. The guards saw us. They radioed inside. The door opened. Victor stepped out. He was smiling. That same sick smile from the auction. "Aria," he said. "So good of you to come. And you brought your buyer. How sweet." "Let him go," I said. My voice shook. "You have me. That's what you wanted." "Oh, honey," Victor laughed. "I want so much more than that." He snapped his fingers. 2 men dragged my father out. He was beaten. His face was swollen. Blood dripped from his mouth. "Dad," I choked out. "Aria, I'm sorry," he sobbed. "I'm so sorry." "Shut up," Victor said. He pulled out a gun. He pointed it at my father's head. "Here's how this works. Dante, you leave. Aria stays. Everyone lives." "No deal," Dante said. Victor cocked the gun. "Then he dies." "Wait," I said. I stepped forward. Dante tried to grab me, but I moved too fast. "I'll stay. Just don't hurt him." "Aria, no," Dante growled. "It's okay," I said. I looked at him. I tried to memorize his face. The scar. The grey eyes. The way he looked at me like I mattered. "Thank you. For everything." I walked toward Victor. Every step felt like walking to my own execution. Victor grinned. He lowered the gun from my father's head. "Smart girl," he said. He reached out to grab my arm. Then everything happened at once. Dante whistled. Sharp. Loud. Gunshots. The guards dropped. Red dots from laser sights appeared on Victor's chest. Victor grabbed me. He yanked me in front of him. He pressed his gun to my temple. "Call them off," he screamed. "Call them off or I blow her brains out." Dante raised his hand. The shooting stopped. But the red dots stayed. On Victor's head. His shoulder. His back. "Let her go," Dante said. His voice was ice. "This is your only chance. You think I'm stupid?" Victor spat. "The second I let her go, I'm dead." "You're dead either way," Dante said. "The only question is whether you take her with you." Victor's hand shook. The gun pressed harder against my head. I could smell his sweat. His fear. "I'll do it," Victor said. "I swear I'll." My father moved. Even tied up, beaten, broken, he moved. He threw his weight sideways. He crashed into Victor's legs. Victor stumbled. The gun moved away from my head. Just for a second. Dante shot him. Victor fell. The gun clattered across the concrete. I stood there, frozen. My ears were ringing from the gunshot. I couldn't process what just happened. Dante ran to me. He grabbed my shoulders. "Are you hurt? Did he hurt you?" I shook my head. I couldn't speak. Dante's men rushed in. They secured the area. They untied my father. They put Victor in handcuffs. He was still alive. Barely. Blood pooled under him. My father stumbled toward me. "Aria, I'm so sorry. I never meant." I slapped him. The sound echoed in the warehouse. My father's head snapped to the side. He looked at me. Shocked. "You sold me," I said. My voice was shaking. "You gambled away money you didn't have. You ran. You left me to pay for your mistakes." "I was scared," he sobbed. "I didn't know what else to do." "You could have protected me," I said. Tears ran down my face. "You're supposed to protect me. You're my father." "I know," he whispered. "I know. I'm sorry." I looked at him. This broken, pathetic man. He wasn't a monster like Victor. He was just weak. Selfish. Human. "Goodbye, Dad," I said. I turned away. Dante was watching. He didn't say anything. He just held out his hand. I took it. We walked out of the warehouse together. Behind us, my father called my name. I didn't look back. We drove in silence. The city lights blurred past the windows. My hand was still in Dante's. He hadn't let go. "Where do you want to go?" he asked quietly. "What do you mean?" "Victor's done," Dante said. "He's going to prison for the rest of his life. Your father can't hurt you anymore. You're free, Aria. You can go anywhere. Do anything." I looked at our joined hands. What if I don't want to go anywhere? Dante pulled the car over. We were on a bridge overlooking the river. He turned to face me. "You don't owe me anything," he said. "I didn't save you so you'd stay with me. I saved you so you could have a choice." "I know," I said. "Then make the right one," Dante said. His voice was rough. "Go to college. Get your degree. Live a normal life. Find someone who isn't covered in scars and blood." "Someone safe," I said. "Yes." "Someone boring." "Yes." I leaned closer. "What if I don't want safe or boring? What if I want you?" Dante's jaw tightened. "You don't know what you're saying." "I know exactly what I'm saying," I said. "You're damaged. I'm damaged. We're both broken. But maybe broken pieces can fit together." "This isn't a fairy tale, Aria," Dante said. "I can't promise you happy endings." "I don't want promises," I said. "I want truth. I want someone who sees me. Really sees me. And you do." Dante stared at me. I saw the war in his eyes again. Want versus fear. Hope versus habit. "If you stay with me," he said slowly, "your life will never be normal. I have enemies. People who want me dead. Being with me puts a target on your back." "I already had a target on my back," I said. You saved me from it. I'll be gone sometimes, he continued. Days at a time. Doing things I can't tell you about. Things that would keep you awake at night. I trust you, I said. You shouldn't, he said. But his hand tightened on mine. Tell me to leave, I said. Look me in the eye and tell me you don't want me here. Tell me to go. And I will. Dante opened his mouth. Then closed it. He looked down at our hands. I can't, he whispered. Why not? He looked up. His grey eyes were raw. Vulnerable. Because I'm selfish. Because I want you to stay. Because for the first time in 15 years, I don't feel alone. I smiled. Then I'm staying. Aria. I kissed him. I didn't think about it. I just leaned forward and pressed my lips to his. He froze. For a heartbeat, he didn't move. Then he kissed me back. It wasn't gentle. It was desperate. Hungry. His hand went to the back of my neck, pulling me closer. My fingers tangled in his shirt. We broke apart, both breathing hard. This is a terrible idea, he said. I know, I said. You're going to regret it. Maybe, I said. But not today. We went back to the penthouse. Everything looked different now. It wasn't a prison anymore. It wasn't a fortress. It was home. Dante led me to the living room. We sat on the couch. He pulled me close. I rested my head on his chest. I could hear his heartbeat. Steady. Strong. What happens now? I asked. Now we figure it out, he said. Together. I don't know how to do this, I admitted. Relationships. Trust. I've been hurt so much. So have I, Dante said. He kissed the top of my head. We'll learn together. What if I mess it up? Then we fix it, he said. What if I mess it up? Then I'll hit you, I said. He laughed. A real laugh. Deep and warm. Deal. I looked up at him. Can I ask you something? Anything. Why did you really bid on me? I asked. The truth. Dante was quiet for a moment. When I saw you on that stage, he said, you looked terrified. But you also looked angry. Like you were already planning how to escape. How to fight back. I admitted. I saw myself in you, he said. But I also saw something I never had. Hope. You hadn't given up. And I thought, if I could save you, maybe I could save that part of myself too. Did you? I asked. He looked down at me. He smiled. Really smiled. Yes. I woke up in Dante's arms. The sun was streaming through the windows. I felt safe. Warm. For the first time since this nightmare started, I felt like I could breathe. Dante was already awake. He was watching me. Creepy, I said, smiling. You talk in your sleep, he said. What did I say? You said my name, he said. And you smiled. I blushed. So it means you're not having nightmares anymore, he said. That's good. I sat up. I stretched. What's the plan for today? Whatever you want, Dante said. I want breakfast, I said. Real breakfast. Pancakes. Bacon. The works. Done, he said. He got up. He walked to the kitchen. I followed him. I want to go back to school, I said. Finish my degree. Okay, Dante said. He started pulling out ingredients. What else? I want to learn how to shoot, I said. And fight. If I'm going to be with you, I need to protect myself. Dante looked at me. He nodded. I'll teach you. What else? I want to visit my mom's grave, I said. I haven't been there since she died. I want to tell her I'm okay. We'll go today, Dante said. I walked over to him. I wrapped my arms around his waist from behind. Thank you. For what? For giving me my life back, I said. For letting me choose. He turned around. He cupped my face in his hands. You gave me my life back too, Aria. You just don't know it yet. 3 months later, everything changed again. I was finishing my last semester of college. Dante taught me to shoot, to fight, to defend myself. We went to my mom's grave. I told her everything. I felt her pride, even through the headstone. Life was good. Normal. As normal as it could be when your boyfriend was a vigilante billionaire. Then one night, Dante came home late. He looked serious. Worried. What's wrong? I asked. He sat down. He took my hands. I need to ask you something. Okay. There's a shipment coming in next week, he said. Human trafficking. Women and children from Eastern Europe. I'm going to stop it. But it's dangerous. The people involved, they're connected. Powerful. If I do this, there will be consequences. Then don't do it, I said. I have to, he said. You know I have to. I did know. It was who he was. The man who saved people because he couldn't save himself. What do you need from me? I asked. I need you to decide, he said. If you want to leave, I understand. I can set you up somewhere safe. New identity. New life. You'll never have to look over your shoulder. Or? I asked. Or you stay, he said. You marry me. You become part of this life. Fully. No more hiding. No more pretending. You'll be my wife. My partner. My equal. I stared at him. Did you just propose? He reached into his pocket. He pulled out a ring. Simple. Beautiful. A single diamond on a platinum band. Yes, he said. I'm proposing. Marry me, Aria. Fight with me. Live with me. Save people with me. I looked at the ring. Then at Dante. His grey eyes were full of hope and fear. This is crazy, I said. I know. We've only known each other for 3 months. I know. Your life is dangerous. Violent. Complicated. I know, he said. But it's also mine. And I want to share it with you. I thought about my options. I could leave. Start over. Be safe. Be normal. Or I could stay. Fight. Risk everything. But wasn't that what life was? A risk. I looked at the man in front of me. The man with scars and demons and a heart he tried to hide. The man who saved me. The man I saved in return. Yes, I said. Dante blinked. Yes. Yes, I'll marry you, I said. Yes, I'll stay. Yes to all of it. He slid the ring on my finger. It fit perfectly. Then he pulled me into his arms and kissed me like I was the only thing keeping him alive. Maybe I was. We broke apart. We were both smiling. Both crying a little. Are you sure? He asked. I've never been more sure of anything, I said. Even though I'm broken. Especially because you're broken, I said. Broken pieces fit together, remember? He laughed. He picked me up and spun me around. When he put me down, he was still smiling. We're going to save so many people, he said. I know, I said. Together. Together, he agreed. We stood there, in the penthouse, overlooking the city. 2 broken people who found each other. Who chose each other. Who saved each other. The shipment arrived on a Tuesday. Dante and I were ready. We had a team. A plan. We raided the warehouse where the victims were being held. We freed 43 women and children. We arrested 27 traffickers. It made the news. Not Dante's name. He stayed in the shadows. But the victims were safe. They were free. That was all that mattered. Afterward, we went home. We showered off the dirt and blood. We fell into bed, exhausted but satisfied. How do you feel? Dante asked. Tired, I said. Scared. Exhilarated. Alive. Good, he said. He pulled me close. That means you're doing it right. I looked at my ring. It caught the light. Do you think we'll ever have a normal life? No, Dante said honestly. But we'll have this. This is enough, I said. More than enough, he agreed. We fell asleep in each other's arms. 2 people who had been sold, broken, and discarded. Two people who refused to stay down. We woke up the next morning and did it again. Saved more people. Fought more battles. Built more hope. This was our life now. Dangerous. Beautiful. Ours. And I wouldn't change a single thing. Morals. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. Safety isn't always found in normal. Protection can come from unexpected places. Scars, physical and emotional, don't diminish worth. Power can be used for good or evil. It's the choice that matters. Trust must be earned, not demanded. Courage isn't absence of fear, but action despite it.